Hey, Steve Zick here. Welcome back to Poster Channel. Hey, I'm playing this really nice sounding LH650 all solid hand carved wood violin voice top. Really has a sound, and you can buy this exact one from me. I mean, I actually play this stuff. I'm not like a lot of big dealers. Or I mean, I'm actually kind of a small, medium-sized dealer, but I'm not like a lot of stores that you actually, just get one from the pile. I actually play this stuff, folks, and make sure I love it and believe in it, or I don't sell it, So that's the thing with me. And I had just switched over to a direct checkout on a Reverb, so you can actually buy this with payments if you want. But I'm not kidding. This one really sounds good. I think the hardest thing for people to understand about guitars is that they vary greatly from guitar to guitar. That's very difficult for people to understand. They think, well, this one, should you get this one or this one? Folks, you got to play the guitar, you got to hear it, you got to experience the vibe. This guitar sounds this good with only being played not even an hour. By the way, check out how nice the modern sound these two chords are. See, the guitar ladder system is thousands and thousands of things like this, but in longer musical sentences. It's a great thousands and thousands of dollars for only $199. If you really want to improve your guitar playing, invest in $199. Just go to stevesguitars.com. Invest in $199. For new customers, I'm going to give you a whole year guarantee. You're going to find out within a month or two, though, that it's really going to affect your playing. But I give you a year. If after a year you don't believe you got way, way, way more than $199 worth, then I'll refund all your money, no questions asked. But I want you to give it a try, Most people can tell within, 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, even sooner sometimes. But this is a great example of something not so damn predictable. That's one of the things that, you want to learn to have your own musical point of view and learn to be a composer and wake up the artist within and begin to to actually discover your own musical ideas. It's a form of self-actualization. It's an exciting thing. But isn't this nice major 13 flat 5 to an augmented sound? Isn't that nice? That could continue. But anyway, I'm going to go back through cycle 1 because it's such a great cycle, and and this guitar is available. I can send you a link to my ad at Reverb if you want to read the ad and look at some pictures of it. But like I said, you can get through my direct checkout with the firm now. You can actually make payments. This guitar really has a high-end sound. Here's cycle 1. This is not even plugged in, by the way. I like to put acoustic strings on these sometimes. Let me start that again and not talk. Okay, and then what we do in cycle 1 with the shading, or sometimes I call it cycle 2, is then come in with a major 13 flat 5. Hear that? Cycle 1's a great study. So then you learn how to get some modern sounds in your playing, and you begin to open up your musical ear, because improvisation is the key to musical growth. Even people like Eric Johnson say that, yeah, compositional skills are based on improvisational skills, but just becoming a better guitar player, understanding music on a deeper, more joyful level, is about developing your improvisational skills. Now, also with cycle 1, you can add the diminished section, moving it in minor thirds. Let's see. I haven't done that for a while, so. Let me do that again. Okay, so here's normally how we do it. Like I said, I haven't done this section for a while. So here we add the diminished minor thirds. And then here we're end up in this chord. That's the diminished sections. As opposed to just doing it like this, Make sure you can see this. As opposed to just doing it like this. You can add shading, major 13 flat 5. Okay. When you find something that works, milk it, you know. You can also go minor 9 to major 13 flat 5. Nice sound, right? But that diminished section was this. The diminished chord repeats itself every minor third. Okay. Okay, I know I'm messing that up because I haven't done this for a while. So the first part was. Okay, so let's do that again. First. Okay. So there you're moving the minor third, you know, the diminished 7, which is a 1 flat 3 flat 5 double flat 7 in minor third. So that gives you a nice little section, right? And then I'm still waking up here, obviously. And again, when you find something that works, milk it, like that minor 9 to major 13 flat 5. Or I could do it like this with a common tone. But if this has a little more movement, right? It sounds really sweet. You kind of get the chromatic on the B string there. So cycle 1's a really, really great cycle. Again, cycle 1 in the guitar ladder system is this. But folks, thinking about being a better guitar player and a better musician and waking up the composer within, thinking about it isn't going to do anything. I mean, if you really are serious, invest the $199. I've got over 40 years of hard work in this. It really works, folks. It's not bullshit. I've worked my ass off on this system. I've sold, I think, 8,600 courses right now. I've had people with master's degrees order the course because they said that everything they learned inside of a box. You can't learn music by inside of a box formula. And then there's a lot of good material out there, but unfortunately, material is not linked together. It's not cumulative. It's like, oh, this does this, and then you can do this and do this. You know, like what's really powerful and musical about my guitar ladder system is that it's very cumulative. You learn something, then you learn another study, and I actually teach your subconscious mind in a way where you really absorb it, and I kind of plant seeds in your subconscious mind that sprout and bloom. Because people always email me all the time saying, wow, I've been working on your guitar ladder system, and all of a sudden I'm noodling and finding something very musical that I've never played before. I had no idea I even thought the musical idea, and people are beginning to discover their own musical thoughts. And everybody has their own original musical thoughts. It's really, really a cool thing. Sure, you're going to emulate people that you like, but people who've been in the guitar ladder system a little bit longer actually email me and say, wow, you know, I started thinking about Eric Johnson. I started kind of reflecting his style a little bit, or I started thinking about, you know, Pat Martino or Joe Pass, or I started thinking about, you know, like the guitar player from the Old Doors, and I started kind of doing some of that stuff. You'll begin to understand how to create different kinds of colors and tension and resolution with the guitar ladder system. Folks, if you're feeling any kind of an urge on this, if anything I'm saying is resonating with you, just don't fight yourself. This is going to be huge for you. Just go to stevezookguitars.com, invest the $199, feel positive about it, and you're really going to make some real growth. So and this guitar is available. Really has a sound in it. And these are with half and half strings. You can put a acoustic. But yeah, this has a high-end sound. It sounds like a high-end like Gibson Johnny Smith or something, even better because it's got the violin voice top. I think the list is somewhere around 18 or something. I can sell this for $13.99. It's worth every dime. This is a huge value. One more time, cycle 1 in the guitar ladder system. It's a great cycle. that cycle with the shading, with the major 13 flat 5. You can find something that works, milk it, like I said. See, I'm just kind of coming down with the minor 7, the major 13 flat 5. You want to learn how to create different types of color and smooth and style in your playing and not always be so damn predictable. That's the problem with a lot of jazz players. And by the way, my course is not just for jazz, it's for all kinds of music. I've had blues players buy my guitar ladder system, and they've told me, man, they go, my playing, even within the blues style, has just exploded. They've become more musical, but then they've also learned to branch out. Folks, you do not want to marry a musical genre. It's going to hold you back. It's going to put you in a little musical box. It's going to slow down your creativity. My advice is do not marry a musical genre. I mean, if you love to play just blues, play a lot of blues, fine. If you love to play a lot of jazz, fine. But don't define yourself as just a jazz player or just a blues player. The best example I can think of is Eric Johnson. I mean, his writing is just, you know, off the charts. It's so original and so unique and so musical and so beautiful. He plays all kinds of music and plays it all well because he hasn't put himself in a box. So one more time, the diminished section is this. Next diminished section is it. I'm just improvising now. 13 flat 9. Gypsy scale. And this exact 650 is for sale. It is really musical sounding. Hopefully you can hear that. See, it has that ring. Okay, so you can order the guitar ladder system, best $199 you'll ever spend. Trust me on this, folks. I know that's, in today's world, that's a little tricky sometimes, but I know what I'm doing. I've got so many letters that come in all the time from people so happy. If you're gonna go to the trouble to play guitar, why not be the best you can be? I'm not even kidding. Why not take it as far as humanly possible? It'll be more joyful for you. You'll enjoy your guitars more, and nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than to discover your own musical thoughts and find them on the guitar. It's so cool. And this exact 650 is available. It just sounds amazing. It's got half and halves on it right now, but and that example I used in the beginning, I think it sounds so cool. So that's a nice modern sound. It's got nice. It's got smooth voice leading, you know, small intervals, steps, skips. Maybe I'll write another cycle off this, kind of see where I can take. All right, folks, take care. And this exact 650 is for sale. It's on my Reverb site. If you want the link, send me an email. stevezook7@yahoo.com, STEVEZOOK, the number 7 at yahoo.com. And yeah, every guitar is a little bit different. You know, every 650 doesn't ring out like this. That's not BS. You know, some of them just ring out a lot more. And I've been with the company longer than any other dealer. I'm really hooked up with these guys. I really get some nice ones. So my philosophy in my guitar business is I don't sell a guitar unless I would love to own it myself. And that's how I feel. All right, folks, take care. Again, you can email me, Steve Zook, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com, or call me, 714-548-0385. Again, that's 714-548-0385. Keep the positive faith. Remember, the universe is unfolding in time, not unraveling. Ciao.